Hi guys, this is our second installment of me chatting with Aqila. And we just had our lovely cup of tea, and now we're going to have a little chat about her business because Aqila has been well known in the handbag lovers scene. That sounds really seedy. I don't know.
Forums,
in
the forums.
But it's not just the forums. I think it's generally sort of like a community.
Yeah.
Whether it's people meeting on Facebook forums or in other ways, people bonding over their love of handbags, and you're well known within that as a trusted seller of
in terms of it, I don't want to just be seen as a seller, you know. I try, if anybody...
Well, you're a collector as well. You're one of us in that way. That
Absolutely.
You're hunting
and also giving advice to anybody who, you know, who's got a query.
You've helped me a lot of times.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much to sell something for, or how much it'd be
good,
worth
thank you.
paying for something.
I don't know whether it's good advice that I'm giving, but at least I'm just giving what I,
It's worked
you know,
so
what
far.
I feel, you know, is right. So yeah, you know, anybody can contact me through Messenger. I'm absolutely open to, you know, I've had lots of women contacting me saying, oh, I hope you don't mind that, you know, we've PM'd you and that, you know, really need your advice on this. Absolutely, go ahead.
We'll make sure
you know.
I'll put all of Aqila's contact details in my blog and links to her business side and her shop, so you can find her that way. So you don't have to write it down now. We'll give you that
Later
somewhere.
on.
It'll probably be above this video, so it'll be the title and then a bit of writing, and then there will be this video, so it'll be above us. So just look up there.
Yeah.
See, I'm still sticking with the list. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. My memory just sucks. What I'm really interested in is in knowing is what started you off on your journey of buying and selling bags.
Well, I mean, some of you might know this. I used to work in the city of London, and I gave up my job to start a family. And I couldn't just nip into Gucci or Prada, you know, on my lunch hour to get a bag. I was busy for the first 5 years with the children, and then after that, I was itching to get some more bags.
So does it get easier after 5 years? Yeah, tell me, because mine is 2.5 years old. No,
it's different. Although they're at school.
Yeah.
Which is great. You have 6 hours to yourself, or 6.5 hours to yourself.
Unless you work, of course.
Yeah, unless you work, exactly. Yeah. But you still have that, you know, you have other problems that develop, you know, as the stages go along. So I'm now going to be starting the teenage stage in a couple of years' time. So, you know, it's all relative. So, but, you know, I was searching the web, you know, I wanted to get a new bag, just like, you know, you said, and searched the web. Was very surprised at how much the bags were in terms of used bags on the website, and I thought, my goodness, for an extra £100 or whatever pounds, I could get a new one.
Yeah.
So that's when the business formed. That's my motto: buy new, pay used.
Yes.
And that's been my strap line all the way through. So every time I choose a bag, it's all these questions going to my head. Okay, how much am I going to be able? It's not as easy as it looks. How much will I be able to sell this for? How much will somebody else be prepared to buy it for? It's got to be brand new. It's got to have that smell of leather, all the dust bags, the tags, the packaging.
You still want the same experience as if you walked into...
as we go into a boutique or a shop. And I do hope that I provide that to some extent. And that's where it all started. And then I started sourcing the bags new. And slowly, when you know, they were listed on my eBay shop first, and sales just hit the roof within the first 3 months, and I was made a top seller. So I thought, must be doing something right here.
Maybe you should advise some of the guys in Westminster. You know.
Absolutely. And one thing that I want to advertise on my website when it's set up is a mentoring scheme as well.
Great.
So, you know, other women out there who have, you know, stopped working, or for some reason, you know, they've had a family and they just want to change their jobs. Anybody can do this. You know, this is something that, you know, us women, that we buy bags, we sell bags, or may not sell bags, but we have the experience of, you know...
And if you love something, you're really good at it, usually.
Absolutely. And, you know, later on, that's my mentoring program that I want to go into, mentoring women, you know, to become entrepreneurs, you know, to set up their own businesses. And, you know...
I'm grinning. You're going to be the new dragon, aren't you?
I'm for. I mean, my previous role as an HR diversity director at an investment bank. Investment banks, we have, that the reputation is, women don't go anywhere. We haven't got any women in high levels, middle management, but not, just look at the statistics. Same with disabled people, people of colour, religion. It could be anything. And I wanted to create an environment where everybody was inclusive, and that you would have that job based on merit and not because of your colour or whether you fit in or whatever, or whether you're a male in our investment banking field. So for me, I'm really all about empowering women and trying to get them involved in one of these whatever that they wanted to do, and I think that nothing's impossible.
Well, you're definitely going to have to come back to me then for another interview when that's up and running.
Yeah, that would be my next thing.
Fantastic.
Definitely.
Right, let's go back to the bags. Even though
okay.
Otherwise, I'd be talking.
So that's why I set up, because I wanted to offer new bags at used prices, basically.
Fantastic.
So it's accessible to all women, and affordable.
Yeah, which is why, as I said, you're so well known and loved across the community.
And I do try very hard to get these bags at a really, really cheap price for you as well. Believe me, when I'm negotiating, I'm not this nice.
Oh, I think
I'm not this nice at all.
We want to play mouse and one.
That's where my, businesswoman tactics come out. But then, at the end, you're the ones who are, not appreciated, but you're the ones who are going to benefit from the lower prices. Yeah. Exactly.
Well, that kind of leads us into, so how exactly do you actually source your bag?
Well, a lot of my bags are, all of them are from authorised resellers. It could be independents, it could be not directly from, for example, Mulberry, in terms of Bicester Village and the outlets. As a business seller, I cannot sell.
Yeah, I understand.
And why on earth would I want to anyway? Because
everybody
in the forum knows about Bicester Village. So why would I want to buy from Bicester and then sell to you guys? It just doesn't make any sense. So I look elsewhere to try and source the bags. And always authorised resellers, because of also, the authenticity issue. And if there is somewhere where I buy from a reseller, who I haven't got guaranteed authenticity, Leslie, I always send those bags to authenticateforyou.com, get them all authenticated, get the certificates, and they will go hand in hand with the bag. So rather than the customer doing that, that's something that I would do.
Absolutely.
But otherwise, the bags that don't have the certificates are directly from their authorised resellers.
Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
So for me, that's not an issue at all in terms of authenticity. All my bags are authentic.
Yeah. No, I don't think anybody would have ever doubted that.
No.
It's worth
mentioning. Other
it.
things as well, VIP events, extra Selfridges. Most of my bags are from Selfridges, Harrods, House of Fraser, same as you guys. You could go there, or sometimes it's very difficult, geographically for somebody to go into, to pop into Harrods to get something. I'm very lucky. I live in London and I have access to all these places. Yeah. So I go along and get them.
Yeah. Manchester is where I am. Is reasonably good for that.
Yeah. But you only have a certain number.
Yes.
And once they've gone, they've gone. They're
absolutely.
sold. And
actually, I was going to do this at the end, but this leads us neatly onto one of the bags which is sitting there, which I think we just grab quickly.
The Ramage.
Which is the Ramage, because
there's a big story behind this.
Yes.
Yes.
So
this is my Ramage.
This one's come out not too long ago, and there's been a big hunt going on.
There has. Little bit naughty of Louis Vuitton, because we were told that it was a limited edition, and it is a limited edition. Don't get me wrong, but they keep updating their websites and they keep having more, and how many more, we don't know how many
so
they're
going to have. So they're not numbered, or whether you just know.
We thought they were.
Run out.
Originally, they will run out eventually, and then you won't be able to get any of these again. So I bought mine, thinking, okay, that's great. I will buy this for myself.
Which size is this?
This is Speedy 30.
30.
Okay. They only did the Ramage in the Speedy 30, and the Neverfull they did in the normal, not the small size, but the MM. Yeah. So So I advertised this on the forum just to show the ladies, oh look, I've got mine, you know. I don't normally do this. I don't normally show off on my bag, you know, show off which bags I bought, you know, but I just had to because other ladies had put some of the Ramage up, so I said, oh look, I've got mine as well, me being the typical. And there's a couple of ladies on there, you know, they've been desperately trying to get the Ramage, always sold out on the website or call in and they haven't got any. So I said, well, I'm going in to get my scarf anyway from Bond Street, so, you know, if anybody wants them, I had rung up customer services and they said they had 2 Speedies and 1 Neverfull left in Bond Street. So sent a, you know, a letter out, you know, a message out to everybody. I said, who wants it? You know, I've got 2, I've got 3, you know. They didn't put them aside, so I had to leave within that hour to go and get them, which I did. Finally, I got at a place parked right outside Louis Vuitton, which was fantastic. You didn't get a ticket, did you? No, no, it was pay and display. Okay, so fantastic. Right outside Louis Vuitton, which was perfect. Went in, 3 ladies contacted me and said that they wanted 2 Speedies and 1 Neverfull. So we sorted I've sourced all of that with my scarf as well. And then the security guys, with all of these big boxes? Yeah, the security guys all carried my bags to the car and they all thought I was a superstar or a celebrity. So it was wonderful. So they've all been packed off and they've gone today via DPD. So the ladies will get them tomorrow. So by the time this will air, they will probably have had them. They've got them. We'll do the little disclaimer, like, what do they do now? Have I got news for you? Yes. When I say it might be a print, it might be a princess kind of thing. Yes, right. But they will have received it by the time this goes out. Right, I'm just going to have to break for a little second. We will be back.